Hey, how you doing? We are again on my new main account and we are continuing from the last time. I don't know how to do this intro, so let's talk about progress. I was low-key surprised when we unlocked the encounter system at AR 24 because I thought it's way later, like AR 35, but I guess they changed that. Anyways, this means we can now quote-unquote skip doing dailies and get our Primus faster, which of course shortens the daily grind a bit. But AR 25 is the second ascension available. For this one, you have to complete the ascension domain, otherwise you'll be stuck at AR 25 and your XP will be piling up. If you ask me how easy my ascension was, you really don't have to. So here's my executive decision. I did level up my characters as far as I could. We don't talk about Amber. Even Chaska, but only I did ascend her and activated her C1. I really don't know what to say about this character, she is busted. I love anime characters and she did not disappoint. She is both a really strong DPS and extremely fun unit to play as. I'm sorry for the people who think otherwise. I said it. Speaking about characters, there's one that the Natlan Archon quest made me love her and I would like to have her on this account since Hoyo make us choose between her and the Pyro Archon. But the problem was that I had no Primus and a 50-50 to win, which is scary. Hence why I needed Primus before citlali's banner disappeared. Exploring that one feels more rewarding than any other nation just because of two particular things. First, the Natwan equivalent of a tree gives not only some free fates, but it gives 50 Primus per level, which is almost like from the daily commissions. And the other thing is that Hoyo started giving 400 Primo gems for exploring newly released areas. I admit I don't have footage of me exploring there since I thought you might not be interested in watching such content. But if you'd like to and want to listen to me yapping about something, please do tell. I also thought it would be funny to wish for her in front of the Adeptus body of the Geo Archon. I know, what a disrespect, what a
heinous crime.
So in a way, I did started the Liyue's quest for that reason. And I was constantly going there to do a wish, and with the blessing of our grandson, I did manage to hit a bit of a late PT, and my prayers were indeed answered. The best Natlanese character indeed came home, unlike some other one who refused us on the healer's account. I'm looking at you, Shilonen. By the way, I never had a true main, so getting citlali here is marking off one of my personal goals, and that is to have a main character. And yes, that means I'll try to make her the DPS. She won't be reduced to mere support. But with the current roster of characters this account has, maybe this could be her first team? I probably should try and get Shenhe to replace Kaya, but if you guys have any better suggestion for a team, please tell me. Also, talking about quests, guys, do your Razor quest when you get it unlocked because you'll be needing it done if you wanna do the Dane quests after finishing Liyue. Just a quick words on the story there. Back in my days, when Paimon said the wolves are at least 2 meters high, I thought she's stupid. But now that I know that these wolves are the Rift Hounds, I feel stupid for calling her that. I guess karma do exist. By the way, after you finish it, you can find 3 small dogs near the Andres arena. For the fight with him, there are only two things you need to know beforehand. He is both immune to Animo and Cryo, so it's better to use a DPS that is not of those two elements. Unless it's Chaska. She might be an emo, but she just doesn't care.
Stop it.
Also, you get Razor for the story fight as a trial character, and he's pretty good there, so you can just use him. And you only need to take half of the wolf's HP down to be done with the quest. But of course, outside of it, he has two phases. The first one is just like the story version, and on the second one he's more stationary and is way easier to hit. I also did the Abyssal Floor 4-3 for some primers for Citlali. You can imagine how easy it was for Chaska, and that's why I really don't have any comments on it. But in general, the first 8 floors aren't hard, just because you can go there when your characters are over leveled and crush it. And I probably should at least finish the first quest in Liyue, which sadly means I wouldn't be able to keep disrespecting him and take more photos. What a sentence to be said. So let's start with Act 1 of Liyue's Archon quests. Oh look, what a beautiful ceremony they are preparing. Hope it won't get ruined. Oh brother, I can't even take a closer look. So we can't even take a picture with the Ningguang herself then. You know what? Take this, Mr. Borets Bobibda. Also, look at me riding my gun, having fun. Guess you don't know what that means.
I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Thank you. Now, please, game, let me win my 50-50 for Granny Citlali, please.
Look, that's Mr. Wang of the Liyue Xixing.
Yes, but the guard didn't let us for a pic such. Although the quality of the cutscenes has improved a lot during the years. This one and the one at the end of the arc are one of the best ones in the entire game. In my humble opinion, of course. I still really don't understand this part. Why are we running away? We are innocent. Only the guilty ones do that. And surely the Millilith could find out we didn't do anything wrong soon. So please someone explain that to me. I usually go that way and win. But why not trying the other way? Surely no one will check the pond. I bet he's blind, surely. Yeah, this is way easier than I thought. No wonder they need Daddy Johnly's protection. Hey girlie, hold still. It's still a funny entrance. And also, was he holding a two-star bow?
Paimon's exhausted.
What do you mean? You were just floating around. I don't usually watch the quests when starting a new account, but since this is a main, I will do it.
I don't suppose you came across a Senora.
By the way, he really went straight and didn't hide the fact that he's a harbinger, huh? Maybe he really wants to be our friend.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight.
Yet. You mean not yet, but you will. Eventually.
Let's dance. Hold on to your hats.
Hey you, surrender your Mora to us. We kinda poor.
Let me give you this.
Wow, that's amazing. You shouldn't have. After Child sent us to seek the Adepti we meet with the Moon Carver but get interrupted by the Millilith. The good thing about this fight is that the game gives us free energy for our on-field character's burst, which allows you to spam it if you want to. So make the most of this buff. But I chose my gun over everything. Guns supremacy! And it's also funny to look at them not knowing what to do while I fly on the gun. The next 3 occasions don't have to be done in specific order. I chose to start with Moonshaper's place because it's the easiest. There you only need to find a guy trapped in a number. As far as I know, he is under a random one, so if you're unlucky you might need to break all of the ones that are on the road. But I got pretty lucky and found him under the second one. Hey birdie, hold still! Before meeting Quoth Retainer, we need to cook 3 dishes for her. You just need to investigate the 3 campfires and obtain 2 of their recipes. By the way, you see that symbol? Yes, it's that important. You really need Pyro if you intend to do this domain the intended way. These things are the reason why you need a Pyro unit. And my suggestion is to bring Amber here, just because she is a range unit. And this part is easier to complete with her. Not that you can't complete it with any other Pyro character. But if you just want to skip all of these mechanics in this place, use the tree. The goal is to jump on this branch and make it to the highest point, and then you fly towards the middle platform. But I guess having an Atom character can make this skip a joke.
One is most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities.
Yes, I'm sure that was very impressive.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction and wish to find some peace and quiet.
You really won't be interested in moving into Liyue at all?
Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other adepts.
Chill, girl, chill.
We made all that delicious food and gave every last bit of it to you.
And Paimon is extremely sad because all that food isn't for her.
Now concluded.
Wait,
Leave it once.
what about a selfie with me first? I take this as a no. But one day I shall get that photo. Mark my words. Mwahahaha. And before you ask, I indeed went back for the chest I missed. One could say one did complete the domain one's way. Lastly but not least is Shao.
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears.
To the smart, wisdom itself is an enemy. He shows his good mood and won't hurt us himself.
Doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways. For your own good. Leave. Now.
Oh boy, what an emo. But in order to speak with him again, we need to cook him.
The smoothest, silkiest bowl of almond tofu.
Unfortunately, we have to chase away a ghost from the kitchen first, because this big fella is afraid of it. Where have the brave men go? And what's wrong with this kid ghost? Why is she choosing to possess a ruin hunter? By the way, a tip for the hunters: you can make them fly in the air and then shoot them in the weak spots and they get stunned for a while. I admit these machines were even scarier than the ruin guards when I was a newbie.
Someone's pooped.
I guess watching us dealing with the hunter is tiring now.
If you don't come and play, Dusky Ming will come find you.
A totally normal thing for a ghost to say. Two of your Adeptus buddies escaped my mighty camera, but you, mister, you won't.
What's this?
I don't know, man. I'm wondering too. Ooh, AR-30. Oh wait, that means we ascended the world. That might not be great. Hope our level 20 Chaska can still carry. And all of this running around brought us back to Tortellini, man.
Nice answer.
Technically, I could continue with the arc because for the other two acts you need to be AR-25 and AR-28 respectively. And I'm AR-30 right now, but I would leave that for the next time.